Good day everyone. Welcome again to our virtual class. Today, we will discuss Self-Learning Module 11, Interprets Measures of Position. Before we start, let me share to you our objectives for today. At the end of our discussion, you are expected to recall quartiles, deciles, and percentiles. Interprets measures of position. To measure your prior knowledge about the lesson, let us answer the pretest. Directions. Read each item carefully and write your answer on the space provided. Number 1. In a quarantine facility, there are 20 people who are under monitoring, and 50% of them were recorded who have traveled outside the country in which belong to the 50th percentile. How many of them with no travel history? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 10. Number 2. Your allowance every day is 100 pesos. You have to save 20% of your allowance, which is the second decile. After 10 days, how much did you save? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 200. In a 50-item test, Ryan got a score of 25, which is the second quartile. If the passing score is above the third quartile, how many score points he needed? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 13. Number 4. In a group of 20 students, you are the 5th tallest among them. What is the percentage of the students who are shorter than you? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 75%. Number 5. Among the students of grade 10 Rizal, 50% or 25 students have no internet connection, which belong to the second quartile, and the rest are using Wi-Fi and mobile data for their distance learning. How many students are there in grade 10 Rizal? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 50. Let us answer recap. It provides a review of concepts and skills that you already know about the previous lesson. Directions. Read each statement and identify what is being asked. Choose your answer inside the box and write your answer on the space provided. Number 1. It refers to the median score. You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 5th decile. Number 2. The lower quartile can be equal into what percentile? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 25th percentile. Number 3. The 75th percentile is also equal to. You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is third quartile. Number 4. Which decile determines 70% of the data? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 7th decile. Number 5. What percentage of the data is less than or equal to the value of P sub 10 and D sub 1? You have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is 10%. Let us discuss interpreting measures of position. Quartiles are the score points which divide the distribution into 4 equal parts. 25% of the distribution fall below the first quartile, 50% fall below the second quartile, and 75% fall below the third quartile. The illustration below shows the distribution of quartiles. Example: Anna says the mathematics test is so difficult. There were 200 test takers including her. Her score is 15 out of 20. Her score belonged to the first quartile. Question: Would you agree with Anna that the test is difficult? Here are some guide questions to help you answer the question and interpret the data easily. 1. What percentage of tests did Anna answer correctly? If the passing was 75%, would she have passed the test? Number 2. If the passing was 75%, about what percentage of test takers passed the test? About what percentage of the test takers failed the test? Number 3. Did the majority of class pass or fall? Number 4. Was the test easy or difficult? Another example. Your best friend, who is a 15-year-old grade 10 student, believed that she is generally young for her grade level. Upon gathering of data, it has been found out that the first quartile is 16 years old. Questions: What percentage of the students have age 16 and below? Number 2. What percentage of the students have age 16 above? Number 3. Would you agree with your best friend? Deciles are the 9 score points which divide the distribution into 10 equal parts. Deciles determine the value for 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, and 90% of the data. The illustration below shows the distribution of deciles. Let us have an examples. Mrs. Labonete gave a test to her students in statistics. The students finished their test in 35 minutes. This time is the 2.5th decile of the allotted time. What does this mean? Answer: This means that 25% of the learners finish the test 35 minutes or less. A low quartile is considered good because it means the students finish the test in a short period of time. Let us have another example. Anthony is a secretary in one big company in Metro Manila. His salary is in the 7th decile. Should Anthony be glad about his salary or not? Explain your answer. Possible answer: 70% of the employees receive a salary that is less than or equal to his salary, and 30% of the employees receive a salary that is greater than his salary. Anthony should be pleased with his salary. The seventh decile is the score points, which marks the boundary between 70% and the 30% of the data. If there are 200 employees, approximately there are 60 employees receive a greater salary than Anthony. Percentiles are the 99 score points which divide a distribution into 100 equal parts. The percentiles determine the value for 1%, 2%, and 99% of the data. The illustration below shows the distribution of percentile. Let us have examples. In a group of 20, you and some grade 10 students are ranked according to height. You are the 80th percentile. How many students are taller than you, granting nobody is tall as you? Guide questions. What percentage of the students are tall as or short than you? Number 2. What percentage of the students are as tall as or taller than you? Answer. There are 3 students taller than me. Another example. 25 scores in a mathematics test were recorded and 79 was the 50th percentile. Only one student got a score of 79. Questions. 1. How many students scored higher than 79? Answer. There were 12 students who got higher than 79. Number 2 question. How many students scored lower than 79? Answer. There were 12 students who got lower than 79. And now, it's your time to do the activities. To summarize our lesson, please remember the following. To integrate a desirable moral value in our lesson, please answer the valuing. Let us answer post test. Thank you for listening. See you again on our next lesson. Stay safe and God bless.